Hey, Forrest here. Nothing like getting paid. And with ICCU's mobile app, I can deposit checks or accept Zelle payments so the money hits my account fast. I just wish there was an app for mowing the rest of these lawns.
Right now, Lithia Ford of Boise is buying used vehicles. How much you want for the SUV?
I don't know.
Well, Lithia Ford will give you more than that.
How much more?
More than you think.
I'm not thinking anything.
I'm thinking you might get even more than that. See how much more you can get at Lithia Ford of Boise.
When it comes to concrete, we've got you covered. RowPaint.com offers custom concrete coating services for your garage, business, warehouse, and more. And we do it in one day. We are your complete concrete coatings solution.
Welcome to the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News. As we get you set for the latest news, insight, and analysis as game time approaches, the BNN pregame show is presented by Lithia Ford of Boise. Check out LithiaFordBoise.com to view the full inventory of vehicles, or check them out at 8853 West Fairview in Boise. Now, let's head out and join BJ Rains for the Lithia Ford of Boise pregame show from Bronco Nation News.
Well, greetings, Boise State fans. Welcome courtside here at ExtraMile Arena. Boise State getting set for the 2022-2023 exhibition game against Carroll College. My name is BJ Rains with Bronco Nation News. You got John Mallory here, host of Prater in the Ball Game, Idaho Sports Talk. You can hear them on KTIK. And let us know if you can hear us okay, if everything's sounding okay. We'll get you some views of the warm-ups here in just a second. The players are on the court warming up. It's a free game tonight, Johnny, a crowd coming in. You got Jordan Kay showing up fashionably late as usual. But what do you make, Johnny? Boise State basketball, as they say, it is basketball time again in Boise.
It hasn't hit me until right now, right? It's basketball season in Boise, and we're talking about a squad that is coming off a trip to the NCAA tournament. And in some respects, I think you can make the argument that they are more athletic this season than they were last season. Now, do they gel? Do they adapt to coaching? Do they get along as well as they did last year? Well, let's enjoy the journey on that, right? We got 3-4 months to decide that. This is going to be a fun night. It's free. If you're watching this right now, drive down to ExtraMile Arena. Come watch the game. It's going to be terrific, BJ. Can't wait to be a part of this sucker, and really excited about this team. I like the program and the culture that Leon has built and established, and it's a fun team to cover. I was not going to miss this game for anything, even a World Series.
Well, Dakota says, is there a way to stream the game tonight? That's why you got to come down here. There is no stream of the game tonight.
Bob Beeler told me and he has no info on this. He said, Leon probably doesn't want to stream this because he doesn't want to put this on tape.
South Dakota State, he wants nothing.
South Dakota State's staff to watch this game tonight, which probably makes sense. You can, let me give a plug to my bud, Bob Beeler. Listen to this game online or on KBOI. They are airing this game.
Boise State just finishing up some warm-ups. We'll bring you the warm-ups when they come back on the court here in a couple of minutes. There's Najee Smith. Almost got that one to go. We came on a few minutes late, and we just wanted to let you know the reason for that. We are going to show you the national anthem. We're going to show you the pregame player introductions. So there were some grumpy folks saying we were starting the stream a few minutes late, Johnny, but the reasoning is we get to we'll try to show the introductions, the pregame tip-off, that so to speak, with there being no issues for the Mountain West stream or anything like that. We will have the national anthem here in about 2 minutes, but the referees meeting at midcourt. Michael Irving, he's done the Final Four out there reffing this game.
Final Four ref
for an exhibition game.
This is kind of interesting. There's one Boise State player out there with the captains, and it's Marcus Shaver Jr. That isn't interesting, but it's interesting that he's the only one. Maybe they haven't voted on the other captains. Maybe it will be Shaver. And let me throw this in about Shaver. He bulked up in the weight room in the offseason. BJ, he did not have that type of gun show with the biceps and triceps last season. Shaver bulked up a little bit, and it looks like he's going to be a stronger player. And I like this team this year, man. I do.
What else stands out to you when you're looking at him warm up and stuff? The pure size of Sada Nanga stands out. He's 6'9", and then you put the puffy hair. He looks like he's a 7-footer out there. You mentioned Degenhart looks a little bigger. Even Max Rice bulked up a little bit. I mean, this team does look a little more physical, imposing this year.
This team hit the weight room in the offseason, no question. Part of the reason they did, well, go back and watch the Memphis game. The last game this team played was in the NCAA tournament, Portland, Oregon against Memphis. You and I were watching practice the day before that game of Memphis in the Moda Center, and we both said, dude, Memphis looks like an NBA team.
Yeah.
Boise State now has guys who look like some of those Memphis players did last year, physically, BJ, imposing. And that, to me, tells me that, that was something that Leon wanted to address. We're going to be bigger, stronger, and more physical this season. It starts tonight against Carroll College, the Saints, BJ, of the NAIA, and 3.
We got 30 seconds till the national anthem. Give us a quick comment on the opposing Carroll College team. 29-5 last year. They're going to put up a battle tonight, or?
Carroll's one of those things, and I've covered NAIA sports, as you know, when I was in Oregon. And Carroll College is one of those programs that's like they're good at everything at the NAIA level. Boise State should win and win easily, but Carroll is as good an NAIA opponent that you can bring in.
Let's take you to center court. Here's the national anthem for tonight's game. We'll be back with the continued warm-ups here in a minute. Well, there you have the national anthem as we keep getting you set for tip-off tonight. Johnny, what's your thoughts on the new court?
It's clean, like Leon said, right? It's old school. There's nothing flashy with this court, and we're living in a world of flashy college basketball courts. Leon Rice went down, hopped in the DeLorean, went back to the future on this sucker, and I like it.
There's not many advertisements on it. There's not. I mean, it is pretty much just a plain white court. As you kind of look here, it's very light colored. There's no advertisements. Here comes Buster Bronco getting set for this one. What do you want to see tonight, Johnny? I know a win or loss is not necessarily in question tonight, but what do you hope to see? Obviously, if you're a Boise State fan or a media member covering this game, that you need to find out about this team tonight.
I'll start with Abuzo Agbo. I'll start with Agbo, the Texas Tech transfer.
Chabuzo
Agbo. I don't even know his name yet. I want to see if he can play. He's been compared to maybe filling the role last season of our boy who is now in the G League in Abu Kijab, right? In that role, we'll see what happens. I don't know what type of player he's going to be compared to Kijab. Maybe better from what I've heard. So I want to see Agbo play this season. And then, you know what? I don't know. Get the guys in. What do you take away from Carroll College? Just Dot your I's and cross your T's, stay healthy, and give these fans who showed up a nice little show and preview. BJ, this is a dress rehearsal. That's what this kind of game, that's how I'm going to take this.
We got Matt Boucher in the house. I'll see if he can come down here for a second. Boucher. Here comes Boucher. Oh, he's talking to his...
Boucher's in the house.
You know, he has his whole entourage with him as he walks in.
Cody Pickett is in the house. Nick Duncan is in the house.
Mark Sanchez, right?
Mark Sanchez is in the house. Everybody's coming. This is a big deal, man. People care about this.
Carroll College.
People like their Boise State hoops, man.
Again, we're going to show you the warm-ups and things like that. There's a lot going on. There's Matt Boucher right there. You got Carroll College now taking the floor. We'll show you some of Carroll College's warm-ups today. Do you think the fan base is going to be behind this team this year, just, defending Mountain West champions? Before the game tonight, they're actually going to have a ceremony to honor the Mountain West champs.
Are they doing that?
Yes, they are. No banner, though. The banner goes in the practice facility.
It's not KU yet, where you're from, right? We're not in Kansas right now, or anymore, maybe I should say, BJ. But, yeah, I think this town will support this team, certainly more than it has in previous years, because they have a lot of popular players. Tyson Degenhart, I think he's the most popular athlete on this campus right now when it comes to the fans of Boise State athletics. And Tyson Degenhart, the season I think he's prepared himself to have, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Last year he was a good three-point shooter. Leon Rice told us a few weeks ago, this year he believes he's going to be a great three-point shooter. And we were talking off air, Max Rice. I don't think Max Rice is going to get off to a 1 for 29 start this year from downtown. Max Rice is one of the premier three-point shooters in the Mountain West. And if he plays like that, he adds another dimension. He's starting tonight, by the way. Max Rice, I like that. Let him get some run in this thing. And then for me, though, ultimately, it's about the dudes I haven't seen play yet. I want to see him tonight.
What about Shaver? It's now Shaver's team, man. Acont's gone. Keyjab's gone. This is Marcus Shaver's team. He's you said he was the only guy out there for the coin toss.
That's a good point.
The center court, not the coin toss. What do you call it? Just the meeting with the officials at center court. So I want to see him, man. He's running the show. He's running point now. What do you make of that?
Man. This is Shaver's team, right? He came back. He got this done. And let's hope that Marcus Shaver Jr. can have – is there a conference player of the year candidate on this team in the Mountain West?
I don't know. Is there?
Is there? I don't know.
Boise State. Boise State is taking the floor.
How about this, BJ? How about a little Kobe Young tonight? Can we see Kobe Young? Here's the kid from Tri-Cities, was getting looked at the FBS level for football as a wide receiver. Did not play 1 second last season because college basketball redshirting rules are a stinking joke. I want to see Kobe Young in that athleticism tonight. A lot of people, if I'm Leon, how many minutes am I playing Degenhart? Under 20? What do I need to see out of T. Daggy tonight? Like a whole lot of nothing, right? I don't want him twisting or turning or straining or certainly breaking anything tonight, BJ. I'm going to go real soft with the players that I know I need for this team this year, and that's Degenhart, that's Shaver, that's Max, and several of the new players as well.
You see Boise State's warming up on the court. You forgot to mention you saw Billy Bowens, dude. Tell folks about Billy Bowens.
I thought I saw Billy Bowens working tonight.
Yes, he's sitting back there behind the basket. He's like a far away. We're not going to be able to see him, but he looks like he's got a press pass or Matt Boucher, get over here for a second. Come on, man. We got to put you on the air. You can stay there. Stay there.
I'm going to talk to Billy.
We got Matt Boucher sitting down for a second here. Matt, what do you think, man? You got to lean down a little more here. We got the legend Matt Boucher himself. Tomorrow, the first episode of the Matt Boucher Show. What do you make about this game tonight, man?
I'm excited to watch him in action. I've seen a couple of practices. It'll be nice to see him live and beat on somebody else firsthand. You know, everybody's ready to get after it. They got after Oregon a little bit, but nobody got to see that. So it'll be nice for kind of the public to get a chance to see it.
You going to go off on your guy Michael Irving tonight, or are you going to give him a night off for an exhibition game?
Can't waste any comments tonight. I got to save those.
All right, man. 10 o'clock tomorrow, the Matt Boucher Show. We appreciate it. Looking forward to debuting the Matt Boucher Show tomorrow. We appreciate him for coming by. We're going to just bow out here in a minute and show you the warm-ups, show you what's going on. Philadelphia Phillies are winning the World Series, if anybody was wondering about that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. Give me a second. Let me know if you don't, because we got some with my main mic. We had some sort of issue there, so I had to switch mics mid-interview. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Again, this is the Lithia Florida Boise postgame show. Bronco Nation News will be here after the game as well. There's no way to watch this game, so we'll have the highlights for you postgame. I'd say a nice little crowd here for an exhibition game. You got some students, you got some fans on the sides. No clue what happened with my mic, so I apologize for that, but we're back and we're good. Got about 2 minutes on the clock, and then we will show you the introductions. Then we'll have to get out of here. Again, no TV broadcast for this game. You got to watch it on the radio or listen to it on the radio. You can read Jordan Kay's article in the Idaho Press or Rachel Roberts in the Idaho Statesman or myself, BroncoNationNews.com. And we will have some highlights on the postgame show as well. I'm getting the loud environment message on my iPhone or my watch. But, yeah, we'll have some highlights on the postgame show. Bob Beeler over on 670 KBOI has the broadcast of the game. Michael Irving is one of your officials tonight. He is a Final Four official. Other than that, I haven't heard of the other two. I'd say this is a nice little crowd filing in here for this one. Your starters for Boise State, by the way, you'll be hearing them announced in a minute. Tyson Degenhart, Marcus Shaver, Chibuzo Agbo, Lucas Milner, and Max Rice. Max Rice getting the starts in this one. Your first look, the 2022-2023 Boise State men's basketball team, the defending Mountain West regular season champs and tournament champs. Pavle Kuzmanovic is in a boot. Looks like he'll be out for a while. Just noticing that right there over on the right side as you see them there. No Pavle tonight, it looks like, but Chibuzo Agbo and some of the other guys really looking forward to seeing what they can do. Basketball is back, folks. Enjoy it. I'm going to get out of here and let you listen to the introductions, and then we'll talk to you on the postgame show. We'll have highlights, interviews, analysis, all that coming up on the postgame show. Boise State basketball is back. Let's turn it over to the PA announcer here at Boise State, KJ Mack, for the introductions and tonight's starting lineups. And if these refs don't move, this might not work out very well. We'll see. They're going to announce the Carroll College starters first. You can see the cheerleaders there. A nice crowd starting to file in. There is a connection, local connection. Bishop Kelly has players on both teams in this game. We'll see what the debut of the new video looks like, too. We'll see if we can get that on the screen for you here in a second. I hope the mic picked that up. All right, let's see if we can get this high enough for the All right, Boise State starters being announced. We got to get off here so we don't break any rules. Please join us on the post-game show. We'll have highlights, analysis, interviews, and more coming up on the Lithia Ford to Boise post-game show right after the game. For now, follow me on Twitter at BJ Rains, and we will talk to you later. Boise State, Carroll College coming up. We'll talk to you after the game. Bronco Nation News, BroncoNationNews.com.